I had been searching for some place that I could go for my pain. It was 15 years since I seen a doctor, but I've been diagnosed with fibromyalgia and it is extremely painful.
Probably 50% of the patients that come to the clinic actually had a comorbid situation of chronic pain.
So I had contacted a minister friend who told me about the free clinic that had just opened. Then I got a phone call that asked if I would like to be part of the Take Back Your Life program. And so I came, and that's how I started.
Already at the grocery store to group things together.
Having the nutrition part being part of this pain management is helpful because food is around us all the time. And even when you are in a lot of pain or you have a good day or you have a bad day, you still need to make your food or make sure that you get something to eat.
Coming here, I've learned that there are things that I can do that not only will help me, but help my family. Changing my diet, changing the way of thinking, changing the way of exercising, getting my family involved, which has become my biggest support group. And when you're under the stresses that I am with my home life, taking care of a handicapped son and a husband who's not well, it's really easy to fall into the woe's me's.
They are not judged, that they are with a group of people that have a similar issue, maybe not the same type of pain, maybe not the same family situation, but they immediately recognize that each one of them has a similar problem.
And they give each other really good ideas, so it's not only me giving them ideas, they often say, hey, this is what I am doing, and it helps someone else. And so it's truly a support group, which makes it fun.
Family. The word is family. We have become a family. We care about each other. We care about what somebody else is doing because we get to communicate with those of us that are in the similar situations, and that helps. You don't feel so alone. You don't feel like you're handling the whole world by yourself. The things that I can do that I couldn't do before is pace myself.
Most of them were not able to pace themselves. They didn't understand what that meant, and then they would end up not being able to function after they had done a certain amount because they felt like they had to do it, and then the next day they couldn't do anything.
Now that is really important for somebody that is in a lot of pain. From the time they wake up until they go to bed, learning how to pace yourself and learning your priorities. Like what I used to think was a priority, a clean house, everything in its spot. All of a sudden, that isn't one of my main priorities. My main priorities is making sure that my husband is happy and that my son is took care of and that I make a good nutritious meals for them. Those things have become my priorities.
We know that it makes a real difference for people. What our goal would be is that we are actually able to get people back to work. Wouldn't that be an amazing thing? But even more important, that their quality of life is improved. And I have seen that in every one of the individuals that we've had in these classes so far.
I have everything to be grateful for. My husband was given 18 months. He's lived 7 years. In March 24th, he was diagnosed. And so every day that I see him, I know that God gave me another day. My son was never supposed to walk or talk or anything, and he does everything that they said he wouldn't. And it's all because of my husband and my determination that God gives us things and then he gives us the ways to figure out how to handle them. And he gave me the clinic here, and that helped.